Let's say I don't have a job, I don't have money, I could not even get scholarship. How else can I pay for my tuition fee? My tuition fee is over $50,000, over $40,000. This abroad thing, schooling abroad, for only those that have millions of naira, or only those that have thousands of dollars. How else do I pay for my tuition fee? Relax. Relax. What did I say? Relax. There is a way for you to do it. Even if you don't have a scholarship, even if you don't have a job, even if you don't have any money. And I'm going to tell you how. Hello, my people. Hey. You're welcome again to my channel. If you are wondering who is this girl on pink that is in front of your screen, in front of your computer screen, on your TV, or wherever you're watching from, it is Essie. Her name is Essie George. She's a Nigerian-based YouTuber. Nigerian-based YouTuber. Yes, Nigerian-based YouTuber based in Canada. Abi, I'm mistaken. Anyways, I'm sure I'm Nigerian. I'm based in Canada. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I get asked this question all the time. Now, one of the major things that is stopping you from schooling abroad, not just Canada, but any other place, I know that is the money. Nobody don't tell you that I don't want to school abroad. You see, they think about the money, and you think about things like, people like, okay, scholarship, because that is the best way. And I want to say here that scholarship is still the best and cheapest route for you to be able to pay your tuition fee. But let's be factual with ourselves. Not everybody is going to get the scholarship. That's the truth of the matter. And not everybody is from a rich family, or not everybody have thousands of dollars stock up somewhere to pay tuition fee. If you have that, beautiful, amazing, please go for your dream. But there are some categories of people that have tried and are not able to get scholarship. And the thing is that if you are being keen on one particular country, it's more difficult because there might be scholarship in other parts of the world, but because of you are based like I must school here, so your options are actually limited. So, and I don't blame you for it. So I'm going to be telling you how you can be able to get up to 60,000 in education fund to fund your education. Yes. So if you want to learn it, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to this video. Okay, scholarship is the best way, and I want to let you know scholarship is still the best way. If you have a scholarship, if you have a means of getting a scholarship, getting graduate research program, please go for it. However, if you have tried and tried, don't give up. Don't give up. Aspire to perspire your inspiration. Anyways, so what is the way for you to be able to get this? And it's called educational loan. Now, listen, I know that most of you be like, oh, education loan, study loan. No, I don't want to. But listen, if you try to get scholarship, you don't get scholarship. The best way for you to go through is to get study loan. Okay, now how does study loan works? And I know most of you like, because most study loans are based for people that are maybe US resident or based on that are resident. But what about you that you're just from one African country, or you're from one third world country, you don't have anything to be able to show for it, or some of them demand that you have a guarantor in the US? Okay, there are US loan companies US loan companies that actually give out study loan that you can be able to use to pay for your tuition fee and use it and finish, and afterwards, after you finish your school year before you start paying back the loan. Okay, so one of them is Empower Financing. We have Prodigy Financing. I'm going to talk about this major two because those are the two that appeals more to international students. Because international students, if you're not an international student, there are more options for you. But if you're an international student, you don't have anybody. Uncle, I don't get to. Brother, uncle, I don't get to. Sister, uncle, I don't get to. Hey, who would you? I don't get to. If you are like that, then you know what to do. That Empower and Prodigy is important to you. Now, how does this work? Now, listen, do not just come and fall upon you like a bag of shells. It's not just come and fall upon you. There are conditions you need to follow. And stay tuned on my channel and listen to every step I'm about to tell you right now. Okay? Now, one thing you should know is that before we begin to jump, now the mistake I see 90% of you making is the fact that most of you are going to get this, what do they call it? Going to get your admission, and then you now start looking for money. Actually, what you should do is you should reverse engineer the process, meaning go back, badawa. When you go back, and before then you can now begin to talk about your tuition fee. So first of all, ask yourself that what do I want to go for? Afterwards, you're going to ask yourself this thing that how much is it going to cost me, and how do I intend to fund this? It's so important. Will mommy and daddy or uncle and brother, sister, auntie give me any money? Is any money coming from them? If it's great, how much can they give me, and how do I intend to fund the other one? Am I going to get the scholarship? What if I do not get the scholarship? What are my other options? So I'm going to give you the option C. Okay, so the first one is positive from your relative or wherever the money is coming from your past. The next one, scholarship. First one should be scholarship actually. Then you talk about other relative money. Then afterwards, this last one, your study loan should be your last resort. Okay, that should be your last resort. That you've tried everything or you're not doing anything, so go for study loan. Now, why it's very important? Because these study loans actually have universities they work with. They do not just work with any university. So you cannot just wake up and say, I want to go to University of XYZ, and afterwards say, I need money to study, to get it. No, you have to actually reverse engineer the process and actually get actually reverse engineer the process and actually get which schools they work with. Okay, so I know Empower have a couple of schools in Canada and in the state that they actually work with. So you can go, I'm going to put the links in the description below so that you can be able to go check it out. Afterwards, Prodigy also have universities that they work with. Now, what usually they require you to do is to get admission to that university. So you need to apply to get admission to the university. Be very easy. Look for the course you want to study. You want to study how to do anything, or maybe zoology or whatever. Get admission. Afterwards, you can begin to apply for the loan. However, they will not just come and give you $60,000, $50,000. Say, yeah, John, I see you are interested. Just take the money. No way. It's not going to work like that. Okay. It's not going to work like that, okay? So afterwards, what they usually do is they look at a number of factors. You want to know? Number one, they look at your credit history. Now, your credit score is so important. What is credit score? If you don't know what credit score is, go and watch my video on credit score and know how important it is. Because whenever I tell people that build your credit, it's very important. Anything you want to do in any part of this Western countries, they look at your credit score. Your credit score, they look at your credit score. That is the first thing they look at, and whenever you're trying to apply. Okay, so what is your credit score? Credit score is these three numbers. Starting from 300, you can get as high as 900, but I don't know if anybody has 900 credit score. Whatever. You can get as high as 900, and it shows them that you're an eligible creditor, meaning that if they give you money, you'll be able to repay back. But if you're unable to repay back, then that's a problem. Okay, so because it's a lot of money. For example, you apply for 50,000 in student loans, a lot of money. But like I said, student loan should be your last resort. Do not just pack all your hope on study loan. Try to fund it from any other means. Afterwards, if there's anything left, then yes, you can go for study loans. Okay, so the credit score is so important. Now you need to check your credit score. If you don't know how to check it, please, I'm going to put a link in the description below for you to check your credit score, wherever it is, or wherever country you're watching me from. You can browse out on Google how to check my credit score. How do I know my credit score? There are credit agencies in different countries and they evaluate it. Okay. Now, one of the most important thing is if you are the type of person, I want to begin to tax up. If you are the type of person that likes to borrow money, you don't want to pay back, those things hurt your credit. It hurt your credit badly. So go now and check your credit score first. Know where you stand. So what's a good credit? A good credit usually starts from 650 and above. 650 and above, yeah, that's a good credit rating. But anything from even 600 is fine. But anything from 500 downward, it's bad. It's very bad. And you may not get approved for the loan, okay? So that is why. So how can I build my credit score in case your credit score is bad? Very good. Now, I advise you, take a loan. When I mean take a loan, don't want to take a loan that is high, more than you need. Take something you know that you can pay back. Take a loan, pay it back in small installments. And when I mean take a loan, for example, you can take a loan, or for example, maybe $500, and I'm going to pay it back. What they look more for, what the credit agency look out for, is how consistent are you in paying it back. I don't want to talk much about credit. Go and watch my video on credit, and that you are going to understand better. Okay, now that is so important for you to know. That you need to learn how to be able to build your credit score. It's fine. I cannot stress that enough. It is crucial with an hyphen or apostrophe. Is very crucial. So go and learn how to build your credit score. The study will look at that. Secondly, they are going to look at your employment. They're going to look at how well, what is your employment background. They're also going to look at who is supporting you. So in as much as you know that daddy, mommy, uncle, auntie, brother, sister is supporting you, in as much as you want to get a loan, but you also need to know that, are you just totally relying on the loan? Who is actually supporting you? Who is actually helping you out with this? Okay, so they look at your source of income. Your source of income can be from wherever it is you're working. They look at all that, and they look at like I said, getting admission into the school, and they look at your bank statement as well. So it's so important for you to be able to maintain a good finances. That is why look at those things, and afterwards, if you get a pre-approval for a loan, you will now be requested to submit document, because they will need to verify those documents, that your utility bills, your bank statements, your proof of job, your pay stub, your admission letter. And if for peradventure you're already in Canada or you're already in the States and you're already schooling and you need student study loan to be able to get ahead, then yes, they're going to ask you for your transcript that's proof that you're schooling. And you know, if you're approved, ooh, congratulations. So they're going to pay the money directly into your school account, and afterwards, it depends on your school. So some schools might give you part of the money as your upkeep, because you can actually apply, maybe like if you know that your total tuition fee and your total living expenses put all together like $60,000, you can apply your school. They give it to your school now determines how they give it to you. Okay, so that is how you can be able to do it. Scholarships still remain the top-notch way. Getting help from friends. Afterwards, you're going to send document on how to be able to sign, and you need to start paying back your money. Okay, now if you're not one, okay, Essie, I've gotten the student loan, how do I pay back? It's something that you have to like do it every month. Sometimes they tell you pay interest only while you're in school, and then after you're done with school, you can start paying the interest plus a principal amount of money. So what you do is, well, get a job. If you've not watched my video on how to be able to get a job in Canada, go watch that video, okay? Or, you know, get something, get an income. You cannot afford to miss, because if you miss payment, aside from the fact that it's going to hurt your credit score, it's going to also make you have interest accruing on your bills, okay? So try as much as possible to always make payments on time. So get side hustle. Another thing they're going to do for you, if you have not gotten your visa yet, they're going to give you a letter that you can present to the immigration office and tell them that, stating that Mrs. A or Rita has applied for a study loan and we've given it to her. She has been approved for a study loan. So anything that has to do with her schooling in this particular country, it's actually don't worry about it, it's on us. And that gives the visa officer confidence that yes, the money is actually available for you, which actually increases your chances of actually making getting the visa. But I didn't say 100%, but it just increases your chances of getting the visa. Okay, so that is the way you can be able to do it. These study loan companies are available. I'm going to put the link in the description below. I want to put a link for you to be able to if you want to be able to learn more about this, if you want to try to apply. Sometimes you apply and you're declined. They're going to tell you the reason why you're declined, and you need to work on that. So if they tell you that, oh, your income is not sufficient enough, or they feel that your credit score is bad, then go back and work on your credit score and do something so that next time you are reapplying again, you're going to get approved. Okay, so I hope you guys found this video very helpful. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section below. Send this video to as many people that you want to send it to, your friends and families that you know that they are telling them, oh, if you don't have money, then don't worry about it, forget about your dream of schooling abroad. But if you can be able to do it, then yes, you can be able to do it. Okay, so that way you can be able to fund your education. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give me a thumbs up, like yay, and afterwards give me a comment, subscribe. If you are watching me and not subscribed to my channel, you are wrong. All right, I'm going to see you guys in my next video. For now, peace out.